Why am I standing on this mysterious platform? Are you trying to levitate me, or is this about that bet I lost last week? Interesting. Oh, look at that fancy bubble stuff. Move, homie. Okay, obviously those are... It's a laser of some sort. Hopefully I'll get to shoot it in later missions. What are they doing? They are not talking. That is so cool. And so is this thing. What is that? A reactor, a big chemical mixer, giant fart. Oh, these sectopods. Ugh. Oh shit. Their containment tanks are welded shut. No mention of the vulnerability to shotguns to the face, or the ass, rather.
Down here is what we call the workshop. It's where we test the new equipment and applications. It's all quite experimental, so don't use anything here until it's been cleared for the field.
Can't hold a job. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Here we go. As you see, we have the automated turret deployed, but it cannot draw a line of sight on any targets. You can lift a target out from behind its cover to get a clear shot. But if you face many targets, it might be a better option to lift your turret instead. Go ahead and try.
No shit.
The engineers are especially proud of the gyroscopic stabilization that makes that possible. It'd be a shame not to put it to use in the field.
Is that all?
The boys in the lab just wanted to make sure you knew all your options in the field. Never know when it'll come in handy.
Okay, that's a tactic I hadn't thought of.
As you may have guessed from the glow, this is where we store element 115, or Illyrium.
Oh.
Understanding it is vital to our ability to adapt and adopt outsider technology. And so far, our results have been mixed, at best. But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a guided tour. I'll leave you to your duties, William.
No, I did. Show me around, dickhead.
Agent Carter, I fear I haven't properly expressed my gratitude for the rescue you provided me.
So what about that gateway thing we were talking, you were fucking with?
Just happy to have a man like you on board. We need all the help we can get.
Appreciate it, Carter. I hope I live up to your expectations.
Shame we couldn't rescue more survivors from Rosemont.
Yes, of course. At the very least, it would be a tremendous help to have Lars here.
He was an outsider, Doctor.
That didn't keep him from being an excellent lab assistant.
He was an alien. I called it.
And
did you know that your assistant was one of them?
yes, well, believe it or not, I'm as shocked as you. More so, I dare say. He was so dedicated, so curious. That's no excuse. I mean, how could I have been such a fool?
You're lying. I'm supposed to believe you worked side by side with an enemy operative and never had any idea. And they call you a genius.
Believe what you will, Agent, I was fooled. And by someone I came to care quite deeply about. I don't expect you to fathom the intricacies of human emotion, but I don't care for your insinuations. I am as much a patriot as any enlisted man.
They didn't hire me for my sensitivity, Doc. Sorry if my heart doesn't go out for a traitorous alien.
The question is, traitorous to whom? He provided us with invaluable information.
Your assistant mentioned something called Mosaic. Said you were the key to it. Seemed to have something to do with the measurements you were taking. Any idea what he meant by that?
I don't know much about it at all, other than it controls the Venn gates connecting our worlds, and it also seems to exact some degree of influence over the denizens of that world. As to why Lawrence regarded me as the key to it remains a mystery.
But what is it? Is it a thing? Or a person? What is it?
I wish I knew, Agent. It could be any number of things. Natural force, a psychological disorder. One thing is certain, however. It does seem to be accessible via physical technology.
The people we saw back there. The stuck ones. The ones who can't stop doing the same thing over and over. What's the skinny on them? Are they us? Or are they them?
To be honest, I haven't the foggiest. I can say it was horrifying to witness. My students, one by one, falling victim to the condition.
How does it operate? Why does it only take some people?
A mystery as yet, but one I aim to get to the bottom of. I did notice trends. More students than professors, more whites than blacks. Nothing I can yet identify as the source.
Before I go, tell me, why are you so valuable? Falk seems to think we can't win this thing without you.
I suppose he regards the work I've been doing with ARPA as essential. I've been tracking audio signals gathered via telemetry. I shot my findings around the scientific community for months.
Anything concrete?
Only subtle results, but Myron, Director Falk, recognized their import. I thought it was merely a curious anomaly, but he felt it was a warning. Guess now we know who was right.
True enough. Woo, recordings.
Lawrence, have you seen these latest findings? Just a moment, Alan. I'm finishing a minor change to your calculations. Oh, to hell with bloody hell. That's brilliant. No, I don't know about all that. It's just a minor change. You would have done it yourself. In time. Maybe, but you're the one who did it today. If I'm not careful, you'll be replacing me as head of this project. And take away your prized work? Anyway, what was it you wanted to show me? What? Oh, it's these new transmissions that we've been receiving. Dr. Rossi believes they may be extraterrestrial in origin. Take a look. Extraterrestrial transmissions? You don't say. Think of it. Intelligent life on other worlds. A culture more advanced than ours, reaching across the void to welcome us to the Brotherhood of the Stars. Alan, you're making some rather dangerous assumptions. Oh, I know it could be nothing. Some Soviet trick, perhaps. But think, Lawrence. If it really is from another planet, why, someday our Vengate project could bridge our worlds. Yes, I suppose that could be possible. Well, this could be the start of a new chapter in human history. Yes, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, just because you discover other worlds doesn't mean that, and even if they're excited to meet us, doesn't mean they're excited for good reasons. Okay, cool. Well, that was neat. Can't go in there. Stupid locked door. Oh, wait, yeah, we're supposed to interrogate this stupid fucker.
Officer, you're new here, aren't you?
Yes, sir. They rescued me up from outside Louisville.
You've been brought up to speed?
Yes, sir. Prisoner is secure, mostly docile, and Falk has things in hand. I'd say it's going pretty well.
We could use more of that kind of optimism around here.
Really, sir? It seems like you've got things in hand here.
In the base, maybe. But most of these people haven't seen what it's like out in the field. Right now, they're still excited to be alive and kicking. But if it starts getting worse out there, well, they'll need someone who can keep a smile on their face. How's the infiltrator?
The containment room was designed to act as both a brig and a lab, so he's well contained. Not that he's been trying to get out.
You think he's planning something?
Can't say for sure. Any other prisoner, yeah, but since they removed that controller thing from his head, he's been a different man. Or I guess I should say, different creature.
I just have to say, it's kind of neat how they modeled his hat, or his helmet, separately from his head. Because it's wobbling around as he talks.
How much do you trust Falk?
I trust him with my life, sir. After all, if it weren't for him and his teams, I'd still be out there.
You said you were rescued from outside Louisville?
Yes, sir. Fort Knox in particular. Agent De Silva and his team were recovering something from high-value storage, and I thought they were looters.
Well, that could have gone poorly.
Not really. I don't know about you, but I ask questions before I start shooting. They were only too happy to bring me back, once they were certain I was human.
How exactly did they prove that?
Just like checking for Reds. Sing the Star-Spangled Banner, ask what happened in the most recent episode of Captain Thunderclap, and so on and so on.
Thunderclap? That sounds like a souped-up version of chlamydia.
That's all.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Alright, let's talk to this whore. Well, let's see what we have first around. Nothing exciting. Let's talk.
I see you gave up on the disguise. Done playing dress-up?
This one can no longer hide. Those systems were corrupted by your scientists.
Yeah. Gloat all you want about your superior technology while we've got you tied to a chair with a rope.
You want revenge for your fellow warrior. Go ahead and take it. Nothing you do will stop the Zujari.
We're gonna pay a visit to your home, and you're gonna help us get there.
A counter-invasion. Ha! The more you resist Mosaic, the more you will bring death to your world. You think you have seen our strength? This is just an expeditionary force preparing the way for our armies. We will destroy you.
We'll see about that.
It's simple. You will join our empire or you will die. For us, there are no other choices.
He is really smug.
Okay, let's make this easy. Here's the deal. You're gonna tell me what I need to know, and if you don't...
There is no pain you can inflict that we have not already endured. Take whatever revenge you want.
Let's try something else. Our whitecoats say there's been a change in your attitude ever since they yanked some device out of your head. I want to know what the hell it is.
It is many things. Our shield, our beacon, our focus. It is Mosaic. If you think cutting the connection will make this one weak, make me weak, then you are sorely mistaken.
What exactly is Mosaic?
You would think of it as a broadcast, a network. Each of us are connected to it. It unites us.
It's how you receive your orders.
Our orders, our faith. Mosaic delivers truth. Or maybe what Origin decides is the truth.
Why don't you just do yourself a favor? Just talk straight to me, and tell me about this Origin. Maybe we can help you.
You are more civilized than would be expected for such divided creatures. It is not a weakness. Nothing is as I thought. Nothing is as Origin told us.
Listen, I'm fighting for the survival of my entire race here. Give me something to work with, or you'll find out what I'm willing to do for my world.
You have already seen what we are willing to do for our own dying world. What Origin has forced us to do for our world. Forced me to do to other worlds.
You don't have to let Origin control you. Tell us how to stop him and you can be free. We can destroy Mosaic. You can all be free.
Yes, but Mosaic cannot be destroyed. Mosaic is not a single place, not a solid thing. And soon it will consume your people as it has so many. As it did mine.
You're wrong. We've traced Mosaic's transmissions to a single location. If we can get there, your people can be free.
A myth spread by the few who are deaf to Mosaic. I used to think they were mad, but perhaps...
Here's proof. A source for Mosaic's transmissions. If we get there, we can put an end to it.
But without Mosaic, without Origin's guidance, my people... We will never find a new world.
Your people could come here without conquest. Wouldn't be the first time immigrants came to our shores. We'll help you fight for your freedom. And in return, you can live in the land of the free.
William Carter. My thoughts are my own for the first time in my life. If there is a chance that others can know this freedom, I will tell you what you want to know. To survive the crossing, you will need an instrument that can recalibrate quantum structures. Such a device can be acquired from one of our ships, which you can find only at one of our docking stations near a Ven gate.
Thank you. Once we've stopped Origin, your people will thank you too.
Huh. So he is only willing to tell me that. That's weird. Like, couldn't they have just brought in...
Nice work in there, Carter. I bet the director will want to tell you that himself.
Was he watching?
You even have to ask that question? He's waiting for you in Ops.
Like, yeah, just, you know, bring in some hot pants nurse. And...
Yes, sir?
That's all.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Sir, we demand to have access to the Outsider. We have vital questions that demand answers.
Yes, what's with all this archaic interrogation? Why isn't that thing under a microscope all day, every day?
Gentlemen, please. We're still questioning him. I'm sure he'll be handed over to you when we've learned all we can.
We'll try not to be too rough on him.
Yes, we don't want him injured before the vivisection.
We don't want him injured before we injure him viciously.
What did you want to talk about?
Yes, we've had a bit of a mishap, William.
Did you lose your Viagra?
As you know, our most pressing goal is to develop a test to determine the humanity of our personnel, if you will. We've had a breakthrough, discovering a signal which causes the Zillicoids to become quite agitated. But as you can see...
You agitated
Test
them.
subjects escaped?
Indeed. Perhaps the signal agitated them a bit too much.
Why haven't we been put on alert?
With our current tension, can you imagine how people would panic? I'd rather we keep this little incident between ourselves, William.
What exactly do you need me to do?
The Zillicoids are likely to be hiding in the ventilation or other subsystems. Their distinctive trail should make it easy for you to track them and destroy them. Good hunting.
Well, now what?
Where was Heinrich at lunch?
In engineering, working on his new pet project.
Okay. Now I get to hunt through the station for... This is like a scene from Aliens. We developed a system
Just a sec, Carter. You know the drill.
to antagonize these things, and then we antagonize them with it.
What the hell? There's something in there. It's in the vents. Quick thinking, Carter. I'll start a flush of the whole decontamination system now.
Looks like I found the first of Heinrich's blobs.
Well, that was easy. At least it let me use my guns. I guess he wants me in his office.
Personnel, we have received confirmation of an outsider attack on Seattle. Though details of the attack remain sparse. We will provide more information as it becomes available. End report.
Attention all personnel. This thing happened in some random place. We don't know anything else.
Got the alien to talk, you know.
Huh? How'd he do that?
I'm afraid to ask.
I talked to him.
We have received confirmation of an outsider attack on Seattle. Though details of the attack remain sparse. We will provide more information as it becomes available. End report.
Well, it's up and flying. First man test flights in a few days.
Okay, nothing new happening here.
Attention all personnel. We have confirmed reports of outsider structures being built outside of St. Louis. No attacks reported, but sleepwalker infection has spiked in the area. Population is being evacuated.
That's
End
why
report.
outside Cincinnati they're putting sleepwalkers in the suburbs. despite no observed outsider presence. Make it quick.
Well, you were just saying something. Oh.
That's all for now.
Thank you, sir. And keep up the good work. There are a lot of people out there who need you.
I will.
I thought she had more plot. Ooh. Yay, mission successful. That was me. I only got 2 agents killed. Oh, there you go. Home Slice wants to talk to me. Do you have anything new to say?
Looking for a few answers?
He does not.
If you get any insights, let us know.
Will do, Carter.
Yeah. He's officially boring. Do you like my backpack?
Back from the interrogation? How did it go?
He was easy to handle. Now we've got our own little stool pigeon.
Then let's use him while we can. And before the lab tries to cut him up to see how he works.
Are you tracking Axis?
Not tracking him directly, but if I find the target, I think it'll lead to Axis.
That's cryptic.
Anyone could be listening in, and I've been tracking this case for too long to risk losing it now.
You get the report from the interrogation?
Yeah. The bastard killed Nils. You were too soft on him.
That's why they didn't let you interrogate him. He can't tell us much if he's dead.
He didn't tell us much as it is.
He told us enough to figure out the next step. That's all we need for now.
With any luck, the old man will let me have the next shot at him.
Is Falk getting too paranoid?
Well now, that depends.
Depends on what?
Whether or not Falk's listening right now.
Wah, wah.
I'm going to get some answers.
Good luck.
Okay, let's hear what he wants to say. Yo.
Carter, good work in there. I'm honestly surprised you kept your cool.
Thanks. But I gotta admit, I still want to take his head off after what he did to Nils.
So I take it you didn't actually just offer a new homeworld to an entire planet full of aliens?
We'll see if it comes to that. But I never made any promises.
Now, I've been discussing the information you extracted with Dr. Weir.
Any clue where we can find one of those interdimensional things he was talking about?
The doctor calls it a phase plotter. And we know that there's an outsider docking tower near a town called Vida Buena in New Mexico. De Silva's team reported it when they were investigating sleepwalkers in the area.
A command tower in a town full of sleepwalkers. I don't like the sound of that. What's the connection?
De Silva's team attempted to infiltrate the structure to find out. But the last report we heard from them was 2 days ago.
What the hell, Falk?
He's dead.
De Silva goes missing and you're just telling me now?
Calm down, Carter. We have reason to believe that he's still alive. But he's deep in enemy territory and unable to broadcast. Link up with him and his team. Then you will all escort Dr. Weir through the command tower and secure the phase plotter.
Why are we putting the doctor back in danger?
Weir is the only one who understands how the enemy gates work. He's the only one with any insight into how their systems might operate.
And no time to train a field specialist, right?
Precisely. Keep Dr. Weir safe. He's far too valuable to lose.
What was De Silva doing up there anyway?
He was assigned to gather intel on the Outsider's gates for Dr. Weir's benefit.
And now we're going there to get one of these gadgets. What aren't you telling me about this place?
Vida Buena is an outsider transport hub. Ships coming and going from one of those gates, 24 hours a day.
So the best chance we have of getting a phase plotter
is a place swarming with enemies. Yes.
Well, that's good news.
You think we can trust the outsider?
He seemed pretty shaken up. If we learned anything from your encounter with this Lawrence, it's that the real problem is their mosaic.
You think they'll all just switch off when we take out Mosaic?
I wouldn't bet on it. But as it seems to be their communications network, destroying it would give us a serious edge.
Can't ask for much more than that. All right, that's all I need.
I'll have Senior Ops inform Dr. Weir that you're ready to go. Carter.
Yes, sir?
Good luck out there.
Yes, sir.
Cheesy. Okay, well that's lots of fun and cool plot exposition stuff. But I'm tired and I'm going to go to bed, so... well, nobody's watching, but whatever. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. And on YouTube, hopefully this wasn't too boring. And I will talk to everybody probably tomorrow. I'll stream some more. So, thanks for watching, and have a good night. Catch you later.